What's going on, everybody? You're watching JGTechBlog, and for today's video I honestly just went out and I purchased two phones, the Galaxy S4 and the Nexus 5, because what was going on is, I was like, it's time for an upgrade for my Galaxy S3, and these two phones, I'm talking about from Metro PCS, of course, from Metro PCS, to be used with Metro PCS, were the top of the line phones, Android phones that I had option of. I'm not really a big fan of the iPhones, so the top Android phones out there that you can use with Metro PCS are the Nexus 5 and the Galaxy S4. So you know what? I was like, maybe there's other people that are going through the same problem I was, and it was very hard to decide which one because they're both very good phones. So I thought, I'd do a video for you guys and help you guys out to know the differences between them and which would be, I basically give you my opinion, which would be a better choice to be using with Metro PCS. Okay, to start off, first of all, I'm gonna say, hold on one second. All right, there you go. So the phones outright, first of all, the Samsung, the way it's made, they like a shiny, glossy type of. They make type of phones. If if you like that more, go with that. This is the Galaxy S4, of course. It's just not my type. It seems like it'll fall out of the hands. You can't really hold on to it. Doesn't There's no grip basically. While the Nexus, on the other hand, there's sort of this grip where it won't like just slide off. The material is different. While this one is just more glossy and would just probably slide out of your hand. But it's still not bad. I mean, if you look at the way it's made, it's actually much easier to press the power button on the side. Over here, see, just out of while you hold it on your phone, just click. While it's a little bit harder on the Nexus 5, like if you had it on there, they made it a little bit on top, so you'd have to, it's not much of a big difference, but for a lot of people there, you're just one-handed, you're trying to use the phone, bam bam bam, you would have to just go up a little bit. Anyways, and that is for the outside, the exterior of the phones. As for the display, the Galaxy S4 is running at 1080p, 441 pixels per inch. That's 1080p, 441 pixels per inch, while the Nexus 5 beats the Galaxy S4. It's running 1080p as well, and it's very bright, by the way, very bright phone. It's running 445 pixels per inch. So the display of the Nexus upright is just beats the Galaxy. It's very nice. Let's go to the performance. The performance wise, the Galaxy S4 at the moment, it's because it's an older version. I mean, it came out a while back, while the Nexus just came out, I think, back in November. It's running Snapdragon 600, and it's been clocked at 1.9 gigahertz. While the Nexus, on the other hand, is, I think, the fastest Android phone out there that you can get at the moment, and it was clocked at 2.3 gigahertz, and it's running Snapdragon 800. All right, so this right here, so far, it wins in display and it wins in performance as being the fastest Android phone out yet. But now let's go to camera. Camera. For the Nexus, you only got an 8 megapixel camera in the back and a 1.3 front camera. You see this right here? It has flash, of course. And shoots in 1080p high definition. It's a huge camera in the back for a reason. It's actually very stable when you're shooting video. It's just to make it more stable. When you're shooting video, that's why. But the camera, honestly, on the Galaxy S4 is much better. It's running a 13 megapixel camera and a 2 megapixel in the front. Okay, and at the same time, I don't know if you've noticed that this comes off from the back, and you could replace the battery. All right, and you could replace also the memory. While the Nexus 5, you can't do that. You can either pick the 16 gig or the 32 gig. You can't upgrade more memory, and you can't take out the battery. While you can do that on the Galaxy S4, and because the battery is actually, I would say, not really good compared to the Galaxy S4. It won't, if you're a heavy user, it probably would last you less than a day of heavy usage on the Nexus. And if you have a spare battery, you can't have a spare battery with Nexus 5. But for the Galaxy S4, you know, if you use a lot of internet and watching a lot of videos on the Galaxy, you can have a spare battery and just use that. So the Galaxy beats the Nexus in the camera and in the ability to take out the battery and change it and upgrade the memory. As for the software, this is actually running KitKat at the moment, and honestly, it's not what I had expected. It's for example, I'm gonna show you. You can't really put your apps. I usually liked on the Samsung where you have the ability of putting the apps over here. You could just navigate. You have more navigation basically with the operating software that's on the Galaxy S4. You can put these into folders. You could do more with them. Unlike the Nexus, where you just get the the sliding of the apps. You can't customize it where you can put them into folders and stuff like that. Only on the home screen, like I've done here, you can do that, but not in the app section itself. While here, you could do a lot of things. You could not, I love this, by the way. I love the ability that you can just, move your screens around and make this as a home screen. You can't really do that with the Nexus 5. At the same time, you could, create the folders over here. Let me see. So basically, the operating system on here is a little bit better than KitKat. Let me see, what else have I not talked about? Oh, okay, yeah. By the way, this has a lot of features. See over here. It has the air view. It has the air gesture. This is smart stay, where you could scroll with your eyes. If you look up, it scrolls up. If you look down, it scrolls down. If you're moving from picture to picture, let me show you. You could basically, let me see. Yeah, this was, hold on. Yeah, you can do that. And you can switch. So you can't really do that on the Nexus 5. But honestly, I mean, not a lot of people use that feature. Not a lot of people use that feature. And if you don't really need it, hey, the price wise, and I mean, that's the last thing I'm going to talk about, is it's amazing, the difference in price. This right now, if at Metro, is $550 plus tax. You're looking at about $600, while the Nexus 5, which does about the same things, except, like I said, the camera and the software that's on it, it's honestly, it just, for $350, that's not bad. You can't beat that for a 16 gigabyte if you buy it from Google, and it comes factory unlocked, so you can use, and it works on LTE 4G, which is compatible with Metro PCS. For $350 plus tax, you're looking at about $400, while there's a $200 difference for the extra features that you get on here. Honestly, if you don't use the camera as much, you don't really care about that 30 megapixel, and if you don't really care about those air gestures and all that other stuff, just go for the Nexus. It works pretty good. The internet is very good on it. Let me just show you. I'm actually running, you can see right here, Metro PCS. It comes factory unlocked, so all you have to do is just pop in a SIM card from Metro, and it works automatically. The internet is very fast. So let's say I go to my website, JGTechBlog.com. And it's actually right now, it's running on HSPA. It's not even LTE. So it's very fast already. Okay, if you have any questions, please put it in the comments below. I'm going to do another just review of the Nexus and just show you some tricks and things that is working on the Nexus by itself. Look in the description box and you can go to that video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.